Hello everybody. This is Submerged. It's a game that just came out today, and I thought I would take a look at it because the reason I followed the devs on Twitter was because their pitch was good, and their pitch was that it's basically the water part of Wind Waker. I thought, okay, that sounds great. And it is a post-apocalyptic game where there are no swords or violence or monsters or anything like that. So if you are hoping to fight someone, this is not the game for you. I don't believe you can get in a fight, and I know you can't even die, so it's just a game about exploring. And it has really great immersion. The sounds are great, the boat feels very boat-like. All of the graphics are excellent, except for the characters, which are passable, but I wouldn't call them excellent. And I'm just trying to find some place so that I can show you some of the parkour-y elements. This looks kind of hopeful. The parkour-y elements are all scripted, so you can't just free run, unfortunately, but since they don't want you to be able to die, I guess that's kind of the... You have to do that. You can't let someone freely run and jump if you don't want them to be able to die. There are fish and stuff in this ocean. I think I've got some dolphins attending to me. Oh, manta rays. And dolphins. Both. Where can I get up? Ooh, some creaking noises. Ah, there. These red flowers are pathways up. I think I've actually already been here. This world has a fairly low draw distance and no real landmarks, so it's easy to get confused as to where you've been and where you haven't been. But so far, it's very relaxing. And it's full of this non-linguistic world building. I have no idea how good or bad the game is. I've only been playing it for maybe 15 minutes, but I certainly don't regret buying it. It's very, very atmospheric. I just wish they had rigged these characters a little bit better. Maybe it's just because I spent so long rigging characters, but it really bothers me. The shoulders really bother me. I guess if that's the only thing I'm taking points off for, it's doing okay. By the way, the game started in the daytime, and now it's dusk. So, you gonna follow me all the way to the destination? Oh, let's not run into anything. So, I think that this is the next plot point area. Although it's a little difficult to tell. That was... Oh, that's actually where I started. That's my home base. This is just a book, so this is not the plot point area. What's T? Oh. Can I? Draw distance doesn't go up very much. Ah, that's neat. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look. So these red boxes, so far I've only found one, and it was a medical kit, which I needed because apparently I have a dying brother. I don't know if you can hear the sounds very well, but the music is quite good, and the sounds are very real feeling. The soft little tonks and stuff. Like that. Where was it? Was it really this far out? Oh, red flowers, so this is the right spot. Red flowers mark the beginning point. I think I mentioned that. So, you can follow along. Let's go ahead and just pass through the Rungholt Memorial Library. By then you'll know whether or not you like this kind of game. So you can see that the red flowers are climbable, and this is definitely a good way to indicate pathing. This is something that I rather like. It's inherited from Mirror's Edge. A lot of the pathways are marked in red. Because the world is so gray and blue and green, red really stands out, and that means that it's very easy to spot where you're supposed to go next. I don't know if there are any skill challenges in this, you know, having to race through the area or anything, but if there are, the red indicators are definitely going to be a help. I don't need a book. Ooh, if I hadn't spotted it, I would have thought I was done. It's a good thing I brought up the telescope and spotted it, or I wouldn't have even seen these. So you can see what I'm talking about with the rigging, or maybe you can't. My basic word of advice for rigging is, if you are going to have a character that puts her hands over her head a lot, make absolutely sure that it looks good when she does that. You gotta spend extra care on your shoulder rigging. If your character is going to be doing a lot of climbing or a lot of shading her eyes from the sun, need shoulder rigging, good ones. Drop. I've never had it take the camera from me before. That was a little bit odd. So where is my next stop? Really? Wow. Ooh, there's a person. You want to bet that they won't be there when I get there? Let's take bets. Where did they go? How did they get out? Can they use doors? I can't use doors. I did see a person, right? That wasn't me hallucinating or anything. So it's just after July. July just ended, and we had golf ball-sized hail today. So this is a very relaxing end to an otherwise surprisingly festive day. Ah, there he is. I didn't hallucinate. He kind of looks like he might be having some problems, like a zombie lurch to him of some kind. You gonna slide down there so I can see you in the? Can see some whales. Neat. While I'm here. That's actually gonna trigger a return to base, so I want to check out this hole before I go there. So I could slide down, but if I do, I need that box. I went automatically. Darn. This is not as linear as it first appears. I always look for the least obvious way first, but apparently in this case it was just a dead end. Wah! Don't go too far down. More books. I'm trying to think of other games that had a similar mechanic. I believe that... was it Just Cause that had them? I can't believe I left you behind. Oh, okay, good. It looks like I'll be able to return that way. I kind of wish there was a photography element. Maybe there is later on, and I can do a Beyond Good and Evil style, taking photos of animals. This game is really starting to open up. This is better than I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be a very tiny indie game, but it's starting to feel pretty big. Which is good. If you're an exploration game, you need to feel pretty big. Oh, good for my smoking habit. Oh, see, he was some kind of weird ghoul. I have made fire! Don't worry, I'll go find more red boxes and you'll magically get better. Or maybe you'll die. I guess it depends on how dark the developers went. I wonder if I'm going to wake up at dawn or at midnight. Uh-oh, in a storm, huh? Looks like dawn. So this is what the game looks like during the day. And this is the reason I followed the developer. Because I saw screenshots like this while he was developing the game. And I said, ooh, I'm down for that.